your favorite eco product sucks.
Okay, sure, I get that loads of eco products aren't as eco as they say.
Because of a little thing called a greenwashing. Yeah.
But what about legit eco products like
It sucks.
And what about this?
Rubbish.
And this?
Wasteful.
But how can you know that all these things suck if you haven't even researched them?
Because stuff sucks. Making, using, and shipping stuff sucks.
Okay, so what are we meant to do?
Well, what if I told you that there was a solution that could save money, energy, and emissions?
OMG, that would blow my mind.
Calm down.
Okay, what's the solution?
The best thing that you can buy is no thing.
What?
Everywhere we go, we're being advertised new stuff, whether that's phones, that's clothes, or new kitchen gadgets. That's, of course, the case when we're watching YouTube ads, but it's also the case when you're watching your favorite eco-influencers.
And so the climate crisis is also a crisis of capitalism, which is why I'm so pleased to bring this to you, which is the world's first ever vegan bottled water. Find it in stores now under What a Waste. But the truth is that no matter how eco an eco-swap is, getting rid of your old stuff means creating new waste, and making new stuff means using land, water, and energy. That makes sense for our stuff that just kind of sits there, but what about all our stuff that actually makes emissions?
For things like water heaters, stoves, and cars, which generally use a lot more energy in their lives than they use to actually make, it can make sense to replace them, though I'm still of the strong opinion that your next car should be a bike. That's a topic for another video though. But for so much stuff, from your smartphone to your backpack, it makes sense to keep it as long as it still works. And then when it stops working, you should work to keep it working by repairing it. I mean, take this backpack, which broke like 6 months ago. And, well, I mean, you can see that I'm not exactly a master sewer, but the pack is still on my back, so I must have done something right. Taking good care of your stuff can give it a longer lifetime than a lover of Leonardo DiCaprio.
Ooh, topical.
It's funny because it's sad.
But what about when I really need something new?
Well, now is a perfect time to mention a whole new range of ClimateAdam merch, from plastic straws for polar bears to methane for your mum. Find it all at www.thisisnotarealwebsite.gov.uk/@www.
But apart from buying your very real merch,
that definitely exists.
what should we actually do when we actually need something new?
Well, the best new thing that you can buy is an old thing.
Why is this entire video just you speaking in riddles?
I'm talking about buying stuff second hand. By doing this, you're extending the life of things that someone else no longer wants or needs. It's such a simple way of slowing down something like fast fashion. Oh my, what a timeless piece.
5 minutes later.
Get this dated piece of trash away from me. Ooh. I'm gonna keep this. But buying less stuff and buying secondhand when you do can make a massive difference. All the stuff that we buy for our households, whether that's gadgets or food, account for around 60% of global greenhouse gas emissions. Though, to be clear, I'm not suggesting you buy secondhand food. I would also offer some disclaimers to buying stuff secondhand. Buy good quality stuff that you're actually going to use a bunch and will last a long time. This applies to clothes, of course, unless that kind of falling apart look is something you're going for. Do I look cool? I feel like I look cool. But it also applies to tech too. When you're buying a new phone or laptop, consider how long it will last you, how repairable it is, and how well the manufacturer will keep its operating system up to date.
But are you actually saying that so long as it's good quality, everything we buy should be second-hand?
There are limits, and my personal limit is that if an item of clothing were a hand and were touching me somewhere that could be described as intimate, I'm not going to be buying it second-hand. Though what you personally do in the privacy of your own wardrobe is nobody else's business. But buying secondhand has loads of other benefits besides just saving you money and saving the planet. Buying secondhand can mean you can afford beautiful, good quality things that you might not be able to buy otherwise. It can support a sense of community through marketplaces and apps. And in many places, secondhand stores are also charity shops, so you can support a good cause while you're supporting a good cause. Look, there is no doubt that we need structural change in order to tackle climate change, and we need to rethink our society's relationship with stuff. But we can push for those structural changes by living lives that are consistent with that society that we want to build. And we can do this by valuing the stuff we already have and by buying less. And on that note, here's a little quiz for you. How many ClimateAdam videos do you think there are where I'm wearing this exact top? I'll help get you started. Here's one from just a few weeks ago. Okay, until next time, bye. I inhaled my own hair.